And welcome back to Let's Play Ninja Gaiden Black, Master Ninja. I have taken the liberty off-screen of getting us to right where we need to be. This is back by the Muramasa statue in the Magma Cavern, and we need to insert our freshly obtained cog into this depression right here. Going on in, first off, we will have a treasure chest. This treasure chest is loaded with exploding bats. Those guys have a terrible return on investment. We're not going to open it. Right here, we've got a save point to update our checkpoint, as always. And here we are in the Path of Fire. As you can see, living up to its name, fire jets out, and we just have to wait for it to stop and go on our way, and I am standing in the wrong spot. Let's get out of here. Okay. Already making a hash of this recording, but that is okay. We want to go left here, not right. Get a golden scarab for our troubles. We want to wait for this flame to stop, and as you can see, we've got zombies. We're just going to ignore these guys, as they are really irritating to fight in there. Coming into this room, we want to equip our Vigorian Flail, and if I'm equipping the Vigorian Flail, you can probably guess what's in this chest. We do want to open this, though. As you can see, we've taken a little bit of damage here. Good idea to top ourselves off with the convenient ghost fish. Hey, maxed out my Nimpo also, and we're in pretty good standing. Going into this next room, I want to equip the Dabilaro and the Armlet of Celerity, because we've got a familiar face returning for us to see. Soon as this door drops down, we've got a new variety of worm, and actually I forgot to equip something here. Want to equip our Windmill Shuriken. Very unusually, this guy's starting in with this, so we'll just dodge out of the way of that, and hit him for some good damage there. There we go. He shoots out his own kind of projectiles. These ones, though, are fire rings, and as he throws them out, you can just jump to avoid them. Alright. And completely whiffed there, so let's go in for a UT, and we can now just kind of start chaining these together. Hey, managed to get the fully charged one off. That is the power of the Armlet of Celerity. And one more should do it. Hey, pretty good. Actually, better than how my practice run for this chapter went. Defeating this worm, of course, gets us some yellow essence, and gets the Eye of the Flame, the second eye that we need. Coming here, we've got a bit of an annoying jumping puzzle coming up. Before I do that, I actually want to change up my equipment here. We want to equip the Lunar. It's been a while since I've actually seriously wanted to use this weapon. We want to equip the core arrows, and we want the Armlet of Sun, because we'll need every little bit of damage that we can muster for the upcoming boss fight. Now, we want to slam down the switch here. As you can see, that fire will deactivate. I managed to get over that platform. Ow, screwed it up. I almost always do that. So, if you screw up, you will not have enough time to recover and actually make it. The wall of flame comes back up. We just have to try again. It's also very easy to screw up the jump right here and just drop down into the chasm. Alright, mash the button. Yeah, that's just the way to deal with doing those flips, is just mash the button when you land on it and jump immediately. Thankfully, I did not screw that up multiple times, and it did not necessitate a cut. Now, of course, the Eye of Flame redundantly kind of gets us out of that door. Where we want to go next, of course, is the face. And we've got to... Actually, I want to go in here just in case. Let's update our checkpoint just to be thorough. I have 2 Talismans of Rebirth, and we're going to get more in the next chapter, so this is kind of unnecessary. But just to be as accurate to the Ninja Gaiden experience as possible, let's do that. Okay, we want to jump on here, and conveniently we can just run up here, get up here, and put in our eyes. Put the Eye of the Flame in the fiery eye, and the Eye of the Ice in the, I guess that's supposed to be an icy eye. Just as kind of a faint blue, really. Hey, they make complete faces when the doors open. I never noticed that. And we are trapped in here. But not all is lost, as we get our next statue. We get Devil, Deity of Immortality. There's just 2 more statues to collect. I was gonna say 1 more, but there are technically 5. It's just, we get the 5th one right when we need it, so I tend to not consider it. Also, hey, there's a dragon. This dragon is not just a fire dragon, he actually has a name that is revealed in the mission mode. He is Smaugin. I have to wonder if Team Ninja got a call from the estate of J.R.R. Tolkien for that. Anyway, annoyingly in this version of this fight in Master Ninja mode, he's got zombie archers. These guys are a pretty big hassle to you. We can peg the dragon with arrows in between his fire breath shots. You have to listen for a very specific sound. That's the sound right there. When that sound happens, that means that he is going to be doing a sort of flame geyser attack from his wings. Okay, once he roars, he'll send these platforms to the top. That's a good opportunity to hit him with some arrows. If we go up top, he has slightly different moves that we can avoid to try and get some damage in on him. As you can see, Ryu loves to auto-target these zombies. Okay, here's... Nope. Okay, he was doing a feint. That is sometimes an animation he does when he goes for a bite. Okay, we're dying here, so what I'm gonna do is, since I'm probably gonna eat a hit, instead of using a potion, where is my Nimpo? I'm going to equip the Art of the Ice Storm, and let's just throw a couple of these out for fun. First opportunity to show off the Art of Inazuma. As you can see, we'll just dump all these out, and I don't mind if I take a hit and die here. We'll get all our Nimpo back. And just hit him with a couple of these. Now, Art of the Inazuma, AoE Nimpo, but it does not have infinite range. As you can see, those zombies were kind of standing out of the range there, so... Nope, there's the bites. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. But that's a good chance to use up one of those Talismans of Rebirth there that I've been meaning to use, since we're going to be getting a couple free ones in the next chapter. And sometimes he just likes to lean in like that. That is a good opportunity to do the forward attack with the Lunar. Yep. Now, he is pretty resistant to the explosive arrows. Man, Ryu, can you please stop aiming at the zombies? He's pretty resistant to the explosive arrows, so once our core arrows are out, we're just going to switch to the Garden variety arrows, fired via Strongbow. And here comes his Fire Breath. There is the wing attack. I'm so bad at reacting to those appropriately. Come in for a bite, my friend. Now. Yeah. How long this fight takes really depends on what this guy feels like doing. He doesn't really have any rhyme or reason to what order he uses his moves in. Well, it seems like he does like 5 Fire Breath shots or 5 wing shots in a row. Also, these zombies are being amazing crack shots right now. We haven't seen his other kind of dangerous attack where he goes in and just shoots out a jet of flame. There it is! Speak of the devil. That'll give us a good opportunity to come in and hit him. Oop. Let's see, we're gonna get a free Great Spirit Elixir at the start of the next chapter, so let's use one of those instead. And is he gonna... Yes! There we go, that's ideal. Getting hit by the arrows, not ideal. Yeah, I'm having actually pretty bad luck with these zombie archers. They're not always this accurate. But of course, when I'm recording, they are just going to be as big a nuisance as possible. And also, I'm having terrible, terrible luck with this guy coming in for bites. I'm almost wondering if I should actually go up top just to see what he can do there. Okay, that's okay. That is actually an opportunity to hit him, so what's he gonna do? There's the breath. Let's use a couple of our elixirs of spiritual life. I actually would like to hang on to my Talisman of Rebirth if I can manage it, and we are out of arrows. But that's okay. Okay, I should be able to finish him off here. There we go. That is one of the worst iterations of that fight I've had happen, but that's how it goes when you start recording. Not all is lost, though, as we get a pretty decent reward for defeating this guy. Upon death, he gets a glowy on his back, and we get our next Lives of the Thousand Gods. This is the penultimate health upgrade we can get in this game. Technically, there are 2 left, but we will get to how that actually functions when we get to it. Make sure to use this before the chapter ends, as you get free healing if you do so. And we're going to re-equip the Dabilaro, and actually throw on the Armlet of Benediction for a while, since it could be a good opportunity to cap our essence coming up. Soon as we walk through this door, and step forward a little bit, chapter is over. Chapter 12, cleared. Kind of impressed that I spent more essence than I actually gained, since I actually did not spend very much. Certainly far less than I ever spent in any of my practice runs. Strange. Whatever the case. You know what? It's probably because it capped at the beginning of the level, so I technically wasn't gaining essence. That's dumb. You'd think the game would have better tracking for that. Coming into here, let's check out this ninja corpse. I'm just going to ignore these bats. We get a map of the underground, but that does not really matter. We also get his diary. So we have an alternate route into Zarkon if we can warp via the Twin Serpents. We weren't able to get into the palace proper because the gate was actually locked. And this guy reiterates the locations of the... what is it? The tablet pieces, if you have not found them at this point. And looks like on February 5th he was getting into the itchy tasty entries. Okay, not quite. Now, coming into this room right here, we've got a free Great Spirit Elixir, but we also get thrust into a Fiend Challenge right away, so you know what that means. And it is the second coming of the Cockroach Fiend Challenge, except this time it's Cyclops Wasps, and they're fought in a much more annoying location. But it is basically the same challenge, just get to the top of the shaft, kill one, start spamming Dabularo UTs. The more interesting thing to say is that there is actually 2 Fiend Challenges available this chapter. The other one is in the Great Bridge Square. We will not be doing it this chapter because it is simply much more effective to do so with a weapon that we get in Chapter 15. So yes, I will be stacking 2 Fiend Challenges into Chapter 15, as we also have the 128 Berserker Fiend Challenge, and believe me, both of these challenges, very annoying. Not looking forward to them. That's all I really have to say. This is already almost over, so reconvene with you in the live Let's Play. Alright, for our efforts in doing a fairly tedious challenge, we get a treasure here, get a Talisman of Rebirth. So that's why I wasn't concerned about using my Talismans of Rebirth. Upon completing this challenge, we get another Talisman of Rebirth, and spoiler, there's going to be another free one later in this chapter. Alright, coming back into here, and we'll find that we are in the underground waterway from the aqueduct, and a lot of the encounters have actually respawned at this point, though they do not actually have a karma counter to go with them. Let me look. Okay, yeah, we'll keep the Armlet Benediction on. We're gonna run into Ghostfish a couple times on the way back, so may as well use this as a Speak of the Devil. Alright, this is, okay, though. We, are in position to nail them with the Vigorian Flail. Ryu is stopping to observe the corpse one more time, just because he's feeling nostalgic. Come on, guys. Oh, jeez, I'm doing this terrible. So much for this being a healing opportunity, eh? Oh, well. We will run into more along the way, so there is no need to fret. Also, the greater imps are going to respawn. We're just going to ignore them, as they are a waste of our time. Ditto for the giant cockroach fiends that we will run into over here. Again, just not worth the effort to fight. We're already doing pretty well on supplies. Leave me alone. Okay, now stepping out into here, we're gonna have a cutscene.
Where is Ryu?
He's wandering around here somewhere, my excellency. Who knows what he's up to?
And the Dark Dragon?
To put it simply, it seems that the Dark Dragon, now free of its seal, is gradually absorbing the chaos of the battlefield and becoming a truly evil blade. It is not surprising that we did not know its true capacity, as the ancients were so careful to conceal it. Now, it is a weapon of extraordinary power, the likes of which have never been seen throughout human history. Whoever possesses it...
Do I sense greed in your voice?
Of course not, Excellency.
Good. That is wise. You will be rewarded handsomely, I assure you.
Well, there's Ayane creeping on the creepers. But, yes, we just get that brief cutscene. So, does that mean that evil weapons are just inherently stronger than good ones? Questions. Anyway, we've got these ghost fish back in the mine shaft. I just want to try and take out some of them on the way up. And hopefully I can get up here. Oh, no. Okay, you guys deserve to die. Yeah, unfortunately, this is very unideal to come back to. I don't really feel like doing repeated jumps up and down the mine shaft just to clear these guys out. Alright, we're done with them. Let's get out of here. Like I said, a lot of the encounters have respawned, and we're going to get harassed by greater imps and laser crabs on the way back, but we should be fine. Hopefully I can just get past them. There's only one area I'm particularly worried about getting assaulted while I'm on my way out, and it's going to be the one coming up right here. I considered cutting out the backtracking we're going to be doing, but honestly, running right to where we need, it's not that long, so we should be able to make it. Okay, here's where it's a bit dicey. Let's just... Nope. Come on, let's get out of here. Oh, dear. Okay, we're just going to clear some space around us. See if I can't take this guy out. I might just have to commit to this. Okay, yeah, this is not going well. I hate this room so much. Yeah, I just can't get away from these guys. Luckily, we can just equip our unlabored flawlessness here. And if I can actually get what I'm trying to do, we can just nail this guy with the UT, call it a day. You can go die. What? Die? Oh, that's probably because I don't have the Armlet of the Sun equipped, right? Alright, let's try that again. Die? Jeez. These guys are proving to be extremely resilient. It's very frustrating for a fight we don't have to do. Oh well. I knew that was going to give me problems on my way out. I probably should have preemptively put on the Unlabored Flawlessness just to deal with it. But, you know, hindsight is 20/20, as always. Now, heading out here, we want to make our way back to the Drawbridge Square. There is nothing for us in the monastery, of course. Yeah, not gonna bother saving. It's actually not the end of the world if I die in this upcoming battle, because oh ho ho, I already spoiled it earlier, but you can surmise. Now, coming out here, you'll notice we get into a fight right away, and that screen shaking right there should indicate what we're fighting. And yeah, you can see him. We got more ogres. These guys replace actually a unique enemy from normal mode, and they're tough in their own way on lower difficulties, but at this point we've fought so many of these guys, it's no big deal. And also, we're just going to take them out the easy way. Let's just get right up to them, start throwing out Art of the Inazuma. 2 shots at point blank will take these guys out. Or not. Okay, maybe not. Let's see, well, actually, we're in danger mode, we can just do that. Finish that guy off. What's he drop? Yeah, we'll restore ourselves. And this guy is actually in pretty good standing, so we'll take him out the normal way. There we go. For defeating these guys, we get that Talisman of Rebirth I was alluding to. Unfortunately, we got a full stock, so we can't actually take this one. But it will remain there if you want to come back for it later, and we will actually be using our Talismans of Rebirth at this point. However, it's a pretty considerable distance away, so I'm probably not going to bother with it. Now, heading out here, of course, we've got our convenient shortcut back to the Twin Serpent Plaza. We could visit Muramasa to restock, but we're going to be running into another shop statue in the very near future, so we can just do our shopping there, although I don't think I have anything to buy, actually. Coming out this way, want to... Well, actually, we already opened the gate from earlier, plus we placed one of our tablets, so we don't have much to place here. Putting down the right tablet and the left tablet. Open up before the twin-headed serpent. Huh. Looks like we've unlocked a teleporter. And after ascending to the heavens, where else does Ryu end up but Hayabusa Village? Man, it's been a while since we've been here. Also, it's actually kind of a downbeat return. As you can see, the village has not yet had a chance to recover from the devastation that was wrought unto it way earlier. It is actually kind of a somber moment. I actually really like this section. It's a surprisingly effective example of environmental storytelling in what is otherwise a fairly mindless and lightly plotted game. But coming back into here, things are more or less the same as you left them otherwise. Muramasa will be here and we can shop. We want to buy some elixirs of spiritual life. Actually did have to buy that. Not need to buy any potions or anything. Still maxed out on our... What is it? Talismans of Rebirth. We'll want to stock up on our arrows. I won't be using any in the near future, but we will be using some later. And we are at 47 scarabs. No reward for that, though. Bucking the trend, there actually will be a reward at 49 instead of at 50. Now, since we can, let me see, one of these... There we go. We just want to take the opportunity to restock our Nympho for free. Grab those. May as well. And it looks like the arrow corpse is gone. Oh well. Coming out into here. Nothing to greet us. It really is just in the complete dead silence of Hayabusa Village. Nothing but a very somber musical track to keep us company. We will update our checkpoint here, as we've got a couple of tough fights coming up back to back. Heading up this way. And in this graveyard... And we have obtained the True Dragon Sword. We also get a visage of the Dark Dragon Blade and some kind of creature behind it. But the pendant that we took off this grave, this is actually the grave of Kureha, the girl who died at the start of the game, slain by Doku in his attack on the village. Her pendant, the Magatama on it, was in fact the Dragon Eye gem that we needed. No, you do not need to see the Muramasa cutscene for Ryu to think to do this. He does this regardless of whether or not you've seen that cutscene. Coming into this next warp over here, as it is active, since we activated the one in, what is it, the Twin Serpent Plaza. Also, I didn't really comment on it, but yeah, I grabbed another Jewel of Demon Seal. You know what, let's just use that on the Art of the Ice Storm. Maybe I'll find a chance to show off the level 3 version of that. We will be getting another Jewel of the Demon Seal before the end of this video, actually. Now, warping into here, we've got another Fiend Ryu fight. I said I was going to try and do some fights without the Dabilara loop, and conveniently, this one, it kind of works badly due to the awkward geometry. But we were going to try and do this legitimately. Not my idea of a fun time, really, as he has got the Vigorian Flail, and he is way more adept with them than I will ever be. Let's see if I can't hit him with a oof. Not an oof, a Izuna drop, which I can. And we're going to do that. That did not get anything. Ooh, whoa, okay. We do want to actually start saving our Talismans of Rebirth at this point, so I'm going to use a good smattering of our Elixirs of Spiritual Life. As you can see, it takes up a lot more of them to heal ourselves to full at this point, and I didn't even do so, really. And that did not hit at all. Let's see if I can't hit him with this. Now, that just completely whiffed. Yeah, Fiend Ryu, pretty inconsistent about what he lets hit him. Jeez. Nope, could not get him there. Let's see if I can't use his own tactics against him. There we go. Well, that didn't really go like I was expecting it to. It just worked out very well. Yeah, I'm not sure how you can consistently hit him with the Izuna drop. He does not leave himself open very often, but we're doing okay on this fight, I suppose. Would have liked it if we got it a little bit better than what I've been doing. Hey, that's Ripping Thunder. Let's use up that last potion. We can backtrack to the Muramasa statue after this fight. Okay, yeah, we're going to use a Great Spirit Elixir. Again, the Talismans of Rebirth are much more expensive, so... Let's see. So close. I screwed up the Izuna drop there. Just a little bit more. There we go. Not the cleanest I've ever had that fight go, but it's good enough. Now, for defeating him, we get a pretty sweet reward. We get the final armlet, the Armlet of Fortune. I've covered this briefly in Ninja Gaiden Sigma, but what the Armlet of Fortune does is that it doubles the amount that red essence restores for you. I've never seen that effect listed anywhere. Most people describe it as increasing the rate at which red essence drops, which I don't know if that's actually the case or not. And I've also seen it posited that it might increase the damage of Nimpo, but again, I don't know for sure if it actually does that or not. Now, we got a couple chests here. This one has a Life of the Gods in it. This one has some ghost fish for us, which is not something I will turn my nose up at, as we actually do need to restore ourselves a little bit. I will need to go back and restock our elixirs of spiritual life, because I used all of them in that fight, and I'll take the opportunity to also grab... Oh, jeez. That's dumb of me. It's okay, though. If I need to heal up, we've got target practice we can do. Okay, that won't be necessary. There we go. Good, good, good. This other chest here has something in it. The Life of the Gods. Alright, so, yeah, I'm gonna go shop at Muramasa Shop. Buying a full set of Elixirs of Spiritual Life and a Great Spirit Elixir costs the same amount as buying a Talisman of Rebirth, so I was more effective to use up those potions than to use up just the Elixirs of Spiritual Life and then use the Talisman of Rebirth. Be right back. Alright, let's take the correct teleporter to go forward this time. Also, we're coming up on what's probably the worst boss in the game, commonly described as the hardest boss in the game, and after having tested it a little bit, I'd say that's a fine thing to say. I'd just also say that it is not hard for the right reasons. You may notice we're back in the Magma Cavern, and we are also back in the Ice Cavern, which means we can use this dragon statue to save our progress. You absolutely, absolutely want to save here. You do not want to fight Fiend Ryu again, because there is a very high probability that you will die on this upcoming fight, and there's a very high probability that my good string of bosses in the videos will also come to an end here, as I suspect to die, but I will do my best. First order of business, though, hey, I see somebody in the distance. I don't like the look of this. Let's look a little familiar. I'm probably overthinking it. Enemy, so let's take him out. Just get a nice headshot lined up, if I can do it. There we go. Oh, that voice sounds familiar. Well, that was Rachel, and she is strung up at the moment. But yes, you can, in fact, shoot her and kill her and get a game over. And it's pretty funny. Let's not do that, though. That is probably not what Ryu would do in reality. Just thought I'd show off that little Easter egg, though, because it's pretty funny. I guess the developers did not have a very high opinion of Rachel. If her placement in the rest of the story hasn't been enough of an indicator of that to you. Alright, here we are with Awakened Alma, and I absolutely hate this fight. Just pausing so I can get bearing of where the enemies are to start with. Okay, that's good. Boss fights going forward, whenever there are additional enemies, I'm just gonna pop part of the Inazuma to take them out. Okay, here she comes. Yeah, that whiffed off of her. Get used to hearing that ting sound effect. Many of the attacks you can do just outright bounce off of Awakened Alma. What we need to do is try and hit her out of the air with, what is it? Flying Swallow, if we can manage it. Ooh, that was unlucky. Anytime she uses projectiles, it is unlucky. Oh dear. Yeah, oh boy. This is prime Awakened Alma right now. Surprisingly, that did not activate my Talisman of Rebirth. I won't lick a gift horse in the mouth. Let's use the Great Spirit Elixir to start. Alright, see if, yeah, bounced off. get a Alma bounce count here. Luckily, we can hit her right there, and unluckily, I got grabbed there. Oh boy. Alright, I mistimed that. We can hit her with the uncharged heavy attack when she's charging at us, and sometimes we can do so without taking any damage in return. That was not one of those times. Okay, that did not work. Whenever she does that big shot there, you just want to run along and then do a normal roll to dodge it. Trying to do a jump roll will result in you getting hit by it. Alright, here she comes. Oh. Well, that works. That did not work. Oh dear. Jeez, this is already going terrible. But yeah, this is why I dislike the Awakened Alma fight. So many times the attacks you do will just bounce right off of her, and there's not really any clear indication over when these should work, as opposed to when they fail. Okay, luckily I was able to cancel the Flying Swallow, hit her with a light hit there. As you can see, using the shurikens to cancel the Flying Swallow will sometimes allow you to avoid her hits. I got grabbed out there. And yeah, that attack does absurd amounts of damage. We've already gone through all our potions and I barely hurt her. This fight is probably going to end in a failure, so why not just mess around and show off something kind of fun? The spear gun. This is the one thing that actually hits Alma guaranteed. As you can see, gets right through her guard and just hits her guaranteed. I'm not going to be doing that because it's really boring to fight her this way, but if you want to do that, or if you're close to beating her and that might finish her off, by all means, give it a shot. And we are going to resort to our Talismans of Rebirth to heal at this point, so if I get grabbed by that attack, it's just going to be an outright kill. These purple energy blasts, as you can see, the timing on dodging them, really annoying. I get hit by them so often. Nope. Once again, I'm not sure. There we go. That's what it looks like when you actually hit her. Alright, let's get Art of the Inazuma here. Hey, that's pretty lucky. Get a little bit of damage on her off of the Art of the Inazuma, though not too much, as you can see. Alright, what's she gonna do? Let's use this opportunity to try and hit her with Gleaming Blade, but that did not work. Yeah, so many things against Awakened Alma just don't work, and it is so annoying. I'm not sure what determines when they work and when they don't. It just seems arbitrary. There goes our first Talisman of Rebirth. And, yeah, I messed up the timing on that roll. Now, I think when she's closer to the ground, that makes it more likely that Flying Swallow would knock her down. But again, it just all seems so arbitrary. I don't know what works on her. That definitely does not work. I was not playing very well there. Nope. How about that? Yeah, that actually did get some damage in. Sometimes it works out, and yeah, this is probably going to be a failure unless I do this fight perfectly going forward. Okay, come on, take her down. Yeah, it's just nothing going here. This is actually one of the worst instances of this fight I've had recently. Nope, nothing. Narrowly avoided getting hit by the grab there. Might get some health off of these guys. But yeah, I have a feeling this is just going to end in failure. Hey, knocked her out with the Art of the Inazuma. That gives us a chance to hit her with a free Flying Swallow. Just trying to see. Yes, I did get some health off of those guys. Okay, let's... Nope. Yes! Hey! This is actually looking pretty good so far. But I'm not super confident. Also, you can try to knock her out of the air with, what is it? Art of the Inferno, but it also very often fails. She just dodges it. There we go. Ooh, mistime that a little bit. Oh, wait!
Now the time of the awakening is truly at hand. This is not over.
And it looks like at the very end, Alma had a moment of conscience and decided to save her sister instead of letting her die. Very weirdly, the chapter does not end at this point. We've still got a little bit more to go. Now, this might seem foolhardy, but I'm actually not going to go back and save or resupply, but this will become apparent later. There is actually a freebie thrown in this upcoming little dungeon here for people who likely did very terrible on the Alma fight and got beaten up really badly. Coming into here, we are in the pyramid. Our goal is to get this moon door open. As you can see, we've got all these various doors here with elemental symbols. We got water, 2 water doors, and a leaf door. Let's head on into the one door we can get through. Coming down this way, on this guy's body, we get a map of the pyramid. This is a pretty small area though, so it's a little unnecessary, but hey, it's there. We want to head all the way to the basement first, and got a mirror here. Something strange about the mirror. There's fire in it, but not fire there. Wonder if we have a way to create fire. Now, this is where you need some explosive arrows, so if you don't have any, you just gotta go back and buy some. But shoot them into these little pedestals here. I suppose they're little mini stone torches. It'll light up this area, and there will be an item for us. What is this item? Why, it's the last jewel of the demon seal for us. So now we have completely upgraded Nimpo. For the longest time when I played this game, I thought there was one less jewel of the demon seal than there was levels of Nimpo you could upgrade. So one of your Nimpo would always be permanently unupgraded if you use them unwisely. I'm not sure why I thought that. Probably I was just being dumb and missing an important item. Now the reason I didn't go back and resupply is because we get a great spirit elixir right here. Let's see. I'm going to want to use that up. And we want to get out our unlabored flawlessness. And we want to take this pedestal, or the tablet of water. As you can see, it's over a fire icon. That doesn't seem right. We should put it over this water icon right here. Placing the tablet of water will open up all the water doors. But it will also thrust us into a battle. As you can see, we got bugs here, and we got a new enemy, Vigorian Military Zombie, kind of strangely located here. These guys you fight in the drawbridge square on normal mode, but since we were on Master Ninja mode, we instead fought the ogres. So this is the only area where you fight these guys on Master mode, and I don't think you actually see them at all on hard mode. I know they're definitely here on very hard mode. Anyways, we got the Cockroach Demons here, so what we're going to do is just do a bunch of repeated ultimate techniques with unlabored flawlessness, kind of screwing this up and not getting as many as I can. And I should probably be more careful, as we do not have any healing items after the one that I just used. Wow, that guy's resilient. Didn't flinch at all from that. And he is not close to dead yet. Let's see, hit these guys with another exploding arrow. Alright, there we go. These guys drop a ton of yellow essence. I think their base drop rate is like 1,000, so if you can kill them with a fully charged ultimate technique, you get a whopping 7,000 essence. Very nice. I wasn't able to align that because I'm doing this pretty poorly, but you get how nice it could have been. And these last two should go down. There we go. Not the best I've ever done that, but hey, I'll get another opportunity because that fight actually repeats. Spoiler. Now, coming into this water door over here, we actually get a chance to save our progress, which I should probably take, just in case I screw up the upcoming encounter. Let's save our progress right there and go into this next chamber. Now, let's see, we got a leaf tablet and a fire tablet. Can't do anything with the leaf tablet, but we can take this fire tablet out and double back to the water room. You may have remembered that the water tablet was originally in a fire pedestal. Also, Life of the Gods here. So let's put that fire tablet down. Upon doing so, however, we immediately get attacked. This fight is the same, I'm just going to cut it. Alright, I actually got the full essence off those guys. Let's see how we're doing on that. Hey, 90,000. Good. That'll help me with all the shopping I need to do at the start of the next chapter. Now that we can grab this Tablet of the Leaves, that gate door will open up, and as you can see, we got a statue here. Let's grab it before anything else, so that I don't forget. And we get Serpent, Deity of Creation. Very nice. Now, let's finally place that leaf tablet, and once we do so, the full moon door will activate, and with that, the pyramid will rise. Very slowly. And then the chapter ends. So yeah, chapter 13. Not one of my better showings overall, but somehow I managed to do it without any game overs on Awakened Alma. There was no cuts there. I did not edit out a failure. I got so lucky there. I can't believe I actually won that on the first try. I mean, it took all of my supplies, but I did it. Amazing. I think that's a good video to call it off on. We will end it there, and when we come back, Chapter 14. What awaits us there? Well, you get a not particularly mazy maze. It should be fun, but we'll come back later. Until then, have a good day, and goodbye.